Hi, I'm Heredin, and this is my Grand Exchange UIM series. I created this game mode to make the fun of UIM accessible to a wider audience. I'm exploring this game mode from the beginning to the end game, exploring new and unique methods along the way. This is GEUIM. Okay, so I'm one medium diary away from 50 rune crafting, and then I can use this lamp, and I can do devious mines. So I'm going to do 2 quick quests, and then we'll have the diary done. Okay, there's the first one done. After this conversation, here is the second one. Bit of Hunter XP, not even close to a level. But that means I can go do... which one was it? Was it Western Provinces? I think it was Western Provinces. Actually, scratch that. I need to kill 125 chompies, and I don't have the gear to do that on me. I don't feel like doing that, so I'll do a different diary. Okay, this is a horrific quest because of this little stretch here. Do I fall? Please don't fall. Where's my summer pie? I have no idea where my summer pie went. Huh. But okay, I didn't fall. Well, time to pray melee against this boss. And I think after he dies and I open the chest, that'll be the end of this quest. What's this? Oh, a teaser for a quest that never came out. Cool. That's actually a lot of defense XP, but more importantly, I can do the Fremenic medium and easy diaries. Okay, there we go. Once I teleport out, or maybe it's faster to get back by walking out. This will put me at the lighthouse. I'll just teleport out. Okay, there's the easy, and here comes... There we go. Rune crafting. This thing has been in my inventory for so long. There's 50. This one, rune crafting again, 10k. Absolutely worth it to carry that around during BA. Guess I'll put this one on too. Okay, now I can do devious mines. Okay, sold all my runes. I'm going to get some Varrock teleports. To get the large pouch for the quest, I'm going to need to go into the wilderness. And I have a lot of stuff that I can't put into the GE because mine is full. Actually, I guess I have a slot. I could get rid of the dragon pickaxe. That's not the biggest problem. Actually, I'll probably just never die if I go into the wilderness just for going to the abyss. So I'll drop off my graceful, then I'll just go send it. And I'll drop off my money too, because I do not want to lose all that. Okay, into the wilderness I go. I'm just going to assume I won't lose my whip and my dragonfire shield and my boots. So let's just see. Is there anyone around? No one on the map. Enter wilderness, and I have one teleport, so mouse over the teleport at all times except for when clicking everywhere else. Teleport with this guy, and we are clear. Okay, I had to log because I had to go do something, so I went through one of these things. Can you not get back? Am I gonna have to run through the wilderness again? Oh no, I don't see a way back. These are all the different altars. Oh, that sucks. Okay, and there we have it. After killing a ton of these things, I got the large pouch. It would be really, really convenient if this was just a method to bring stuff onto Entrana. Like, before completing the quest, you could do a whole bunch of other quests by dragging things to Entrana that you couldn't usually drag. That would be so convenient for me and maybe a few other UIMs, but mostly for me. Okay, my Tears of Guthix was up a little while after doing those diaries, so it looked like I just had to wait. I didn't need to do the Fremenic diary. And there goes the dragon pickaxe, which crashed really hard. I lost 300k on this thing. Alright, my Grand Exchange is full, and I'm going to put these coins in a coffer, so it looks like to keep my dragon boots and ornament kit with me, I'm going to have to put them on a table. So I'm going to do the one upstairs, Edgeville. I think it's either the building next to the general store or in the general store. We'll see when we get there. Okay, no one ever comes up here, so I'm going to have to go to the abyss, and I'm close to it. So I'll put those there. Yes. Put these here as well. I guess on the table. And we run to the abyss. If you didn't know, I hate this island, and also if you didn't know, putting stuff on tables, so long as it's tradable, you can do that and it will stay there for a longer period of time. And if you put it on a hidden table... Oh, I hope this cutscene doesn't drag on. My stuff might despawn. If you put it on a hidden table like the one upstairs that I put it on, it's unlikely that someone's going to run by and get it. So you can keep items if you go to Intrana or somewhere else like the wilderness, if you are able to get back in time. Okay, moment of truth. Do I lose my iconic boots? I do not, because no one comes up here. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I have to go to Intrana again. Well, same method. Because I don't have to go to the Abyss, I will put this stuff on a closer table. Hopefully no one cares to come up here to check. And they're still there. Okay, there's Devious Minds done. Finally. I used to think this was the last Intrana quest, but it is absolutely not. Monkey Madness 2. For some reason you have to go to Intrana. I don't know why, but I'm gonna need to get 69 Slayer before I'm done with this stupid island. You know what? Since I don't have my rune pouch right now, I could go back to Chaos Elemental and finish off that wilderness boss. I can't be asked. I'd rather do construction than that boss. And there we go. There is the rune pouch back. I will absolutely need this for the next grind. Okay, I bought a bit of stuff for the grind ahead. I'm gonna have to go kill normal lizard men because I need the amulet for teleportation, Zarek's amulet, whatever it's called. So that's what we're gonna do first. Alright, let's see how many this is gonna take. I've gone extremely dry, gotten extremely frustrated here before. Let's see how this goes. Okay, there it is. The talisman I need to go start construction. I have mixed feelings about getting this, but now I can sell all my stuff or put it in the GE and we can get started on construction. Okay, and with all my stuff in the GE, I'm ready to do construction. I bought a ton of materials, and actually I'm going to get some use out of this hammer because it'll save me a slot in my inventory, which will really help me because I don't have the plank sack yet. Okay, I aborted both offers, so I can take these guys from any collect place. So I guess I'll have to take something off, exchange, take these as items, put the stuff back on, whoops, and then, yeah, take the steel bars as items. Okay, I'm going to drop off my coins in a coffer somewhere, and then I will be ready for this horrible grind. Okay, before I ditch my coins, I'm going to relocate to Hasidius. That means I can teleport outside, and I can get right to the area I need for this house. It is way closer than the amulet teleport. Okay, I'm probably the only person in the game to ever do this, but I'm setting my bank here to left-click collect. No one else has ever done this. It's never been relevant to anyone else. I'm sure of that. So now I can quickly get my teaks and steel bars out, and I can save myself a bit of time. That's really unfortunate. It looks like if I want to do this, I'll have to change the options on every single banker and every single bank booth in the game. Maybe I'll just do the ones I use for mahogany homes. There we go. My first plank sack on the account. To be honest, I think I can go further than just 70 for Song of the Elves, so I can get as much use out of this plank sack as I can, but this is going to take a lot more money. Okay, the next contract I get, I'm going to be able to buy the boots, which means the era of these guys, because I can't stuff them in the GE because I have too much stuff in here. The Dragon Boots GE era is over. Okay, here we go. Rewards, Carpenter's Boots. That's what they're called. First item, and I am going to go all the way to 84, which is the highest level where I can actually get some use out of this. So that'll cost me, looks like about 15 mil, and I have 17 mil cash on me. So I will go through a ton of cash, enough that I won't have enough money to even use much of the benefits I get from 84 construction. But it'll be worth it in the end. Okay, first of all, I got the absolute perfect number of planks. That's the first time that's happened. And I gotta say, I am actually enjoying this. I'm kind of vibing with it. I've been watching Family Guy. I'm on season 16. So it's pretty good right now. Not a lot of people like season 10 Family Guy, but I like it. So yeah, pair this content with Family Guy. I was also doing this with Agility earlier. It really does work. Okay, once I turn in this contract, I will be 70 construction, which means I probably should have prepared this before. I get a pool and there we go. Song of the Elves, I didn't, yeah. Yeah, I'm still working on that one. But pretty much all of the requirements for Song of the Elves, except the 50 quests that you have to do to get there. But I'm going to keep going with construction, so I'll use up these teak planks, all the ones I have in the GE, until I get to a nice number where I can switch to 5 at a time and it won't bother me. I need this number to be divisible by 5. Okay, hold on a second. This number is already divisible by 5. I guess I'm switching right now. Okay, I have everything else I need. All I need now are just a couple mahogany planks. That's not how you spell that. Here they are. And I need about 6.6 thousand. That's actually 5% up is actually quite a big tick up. I might leave this offer in for a bit and take a break from construction for a bit. Okay, a couple hours AFK'd in crabs, and I have the planks I need. And with my money inserted into the coffers, and the left click option reset on this to collect item, I have everything I need to get started again. Oh, I clicked last contract here, which means I need to go buy some teak logs, or teak planks. That is unfortunate for me. And I'll take the money right back out. Okay, and with this, I have the points to do mahoganies if I don't screw up and click last contract again. Okay, let's do this right. Contracts, level 70. Yes, and don't warn me again. There we go. I can sell back these planks and put my money back. Okay, so I've changed how I'm going to be taking these planks out. I take them out, and I have a bunch of open slots for steel bars, and this is way more than I'm going to use in the time it takes me to use up my planks. This is because it makes it more mindless, and it makes it easier to just click once, hit escape, and go. And I guess fill the plank sack as well, but this does make it easier. Okay, here we are. Rewards, Carpenter's Helmet. The next piece is mine. Look at that thing. I used to think this thing looks terrible, but now looking at it, I still think it looks terrible. And here is 3 out of 4 Carpenter pants. Very nice. I think since I'm like just under halfway to 84, I will definitely get the last piece. And I'll definitely be able to store it in my house and take it out. In case you don't know, as the UIM rules go, which is what I'm following mostly, I can't store an incomplete set and then take it out. I can store items one at a time, but I can't take them out. I'd need the complete set. So if I wanted to take a break, I would have to ditch these guys and I wouldn't be able to get them back until I get the chest. On all my accounts, I've only ever bought the plank sack and extra crates that I can sell or use for more construction. So, when I finish this contract, I will have 800 points, which means I will have the full outfit. Okay, carpenter shirt. There it is. There's the full outfit. Look at that, a level 123 GIM. Unlike me, his team did not quit on him. Now, once I'm done with this house, I recorded this clip a little early so that guy would be in the screen before he ran away. Okay, with this bed, finally, 84 construction, the max level I will ever need, unless they add something new and I'll seethe. In case you're wondering, 84 is the level because I can plus 8 boost with the crystal saw and a stew to make the last portal nexus. Now, I think with my last points, I'm going to just keep them saved up because I'm going to have to ditch this plank sack, so I will get at least 2 lives out of this. So if I do go to 99, I won't have to go in one go. I could go for 90 at one point. That's the Spirit Tree hybrid with the fairy ring. That's useful, but you can just use 2 rooms instead of 1, and you get basically the same thing with a few extra steps. I plan to passively get this 70 farming through trees, so I may as well get started on quests. I'm not exactly sure which one I'm on. Did I do Regicide? No, I didn't. So I have a lot to do. That was probably my best construction grind on any account, all the way to 84 in one go, with everything I need purchased from the store. So next episode is going to be more Song of the Elves prep. I'm going to need to get to Song of the Elves pretty quickly because I am running very low on money. I spent 15 mil on construction. So I will see you in the next one.